I'm gonna test out this do-it-yourself windshield repair kit. Just now on the freeway I got that little crack maybe 5 minutes ago or so, and I did read the back already, and it says not to repair it, like let it dry in direct sunlight. It says do not make repairs in sunlight, make repairs in the shade, therein expose the windshield to direct sunlight when the repair is complete. So I gotta basically put it in the shade for 20 minutes, but I don't have shade anywhere, so I think I'm just gonna have to put something over it to block it for 20 minutes. So it comes with this razor blade and a couple of these plastic sheets, and the instructions basically say to use the razor blade and clean up the area just so anything sticking up can be taken off. We're gonna put this here until that is right underneath, and these two things come apart, so we're gonna take this one out of the inside, and this just gets screwed in to there so you can put your drying resin or whatever it's called in there. And then we're gonna add, I think it said 2 to 6 drops of this, and once this, we're gonna look from the inside, and then this is gonna pressure down, it screws in, but it's gonna pressure down all the fluid and try and get all the air bubbles out of there. And if we can't get all the air bubbles out, we can go in with a heat gun and remove this and then put it back in so that all the air comes out. That's the goal anyway. It looks worse from the inside. I'm gonna try to move it over a little bit because it looks like it's a little off. I think that's pretty good. I broke that little tip off after taking the cap off. Broke the little tip, and the stuff in there was just ready to come out, so I should probably be wearing gloves. So 3 to 6 drops. That was like 5. Let me set this down. And it said if it starts leaking out of the bottom, just do another like quarter turn. And I'm gonna use this as shade. So this is the little thing I put together for shade. Just put it under my wiper, put some tape. And then I think it's filling the hole. I can't really tell now because it's in the shade. So I'm gonna just let it sit for a couple minutes, and then I'll check on it again to make sure all the air came out of the pockets. So the instructions say to remove this part after about 4 to 6 minutes. I left it for about 10 minutes. Still a little wet on top. Oh, it came out the top. And then we gotta add some more of this stuff. There was a little bit of cracks around it, so I want to make sure I fill all that in. I'm gonna put this down. And that's gonna sit for, I believe it's like 15 minutes or so. And this is gonna be in sunlight. While that side's drying over there, I'm gonna do this other chip right here. So I just peeled this off of this one. That one over there still has the little tag. I might have put too much. So I just finished scraping it all off, and it's that little dot right there. You can still kind of see the spider cracks along everything. I might have to do this last step again, like just spray some of that whatever to fill in the cracks, and then put this back on. I had to put a towel behind there so my camera would focus, but that little dot in the center of the screen is what's left. That's all you can see from the inside. And this is what you can see from the outside. Yeah, my camera's not going to focus on it. There we go. So if it did fill it in, like that's a tiny, tiny hole. So I don't know if that made it any stronger, but at least it filled it in and made it a tiny hole as compared to before. You could actually see the crack.